Alrighty, I will be playing PUBG as of right now, and yeah, not much to talk about. That's my character. I can word switch. I mean, he sucks. I actually like the gas max, yeah, gas mask better because they just look cool. But the helmet looks pretty cool. Oh fuck, gross. Well, I mean, this channel is just gonna be me talking about Valley, and I guess whatever the fuck I want, pretty much. I like country. Some songs, not all of them. I definitely like rock and roll. I used to dislike rap a lot, but it just grew into me, I guess. Especially with Eminem and Hobson. Well, Hobson was just recent, but Eminem was pretty good. Um, I'm surprised he has a lot of range. And then there was Sasha Grey and one of his videos. God damn it. Spaceman, I think. Fucking what a guy. I'm not really good at this game, but I like it more than Fortnite. Fortnite is just not my cup of tea. It's really not. I mean, the reason I like this one is because, well, first of all, it's more realistic. It's also more intense, in my opinion, and well, I don't really see people killing each other with pans in Fortnite that often. I mean, I guess with a bat, but the pan is something I find really interesting to play someone with. I mean, if you ever seen a Jackie Chan movie, it's pretty much him fighting people with like anything. Oh, I am gonna die. Oh, I am definitely gonna die. Oof. What is this? What is this filter? Oh fuck! I am definitely gonna die. Oof. Go first. Better get to my teammate though. Well, I mean, well, yeah. Well, I was saying, he's gonna be just me doing whatever I want. So right now, yeah, I'm dead.
Gather around.
Something really interesting that's happening in the valley right now, or not interesting. Well, yeah, interesting in my opinion, but something that I guess not a lot of people find interest in is not a lot of people find interest in is politics. But Beto O'Rourke is coming over, and I thought that was interesting. Well, so my part of the rally, as it's known, it's just a really, I guess, region of South Texas, the tip of Texas, and well, we don't really get much from politicians. I think the last politician to come here was it Obama? Was it? I know we had Hillary Clinton at one point. I mean, I hate corruption, and she's one of the biggest corrupt politicians. So yeah, I dislike her. Obama was also, I guess, part of the establishment or kind of corrupt, but not to the extent as Hillary. Well, not from what I know, or at least a more rough. What else? Oof. Yeah, that's gonna be a bloodbath. Oh, nice surprise. Man, I'm risking it, dog. I actually like to play a safe game. Anyways, back to the politician stuff. But yeah, I actually think Beto is really good. Beto. A lot of people say Beto. That's wrong. It's not Beto. Whoever says fucking Beto is just no. God damn it, dude. Like, okay, we get it. You might not speak you might not know how to pronounce the name, but it's not Beto. Jesus fucking Christ. They're not gonna fucking cancel shit, okay? Relax. It's Beto. Beto. Like a sheep, I guess. A sheep, yeah, be. That's the closest way to explain it. Apart from that, not really much to talk about. Okay. The thing I like about Beto is that he's anti-corruption, or he's not taking any corporate PAC money, which is from what I'm studying in class. An easy way to make money for politicians. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm lagging as fuck. But yeah, it's an easy way for politicians, a lot of them, which is one of the rich people, to make money, and I really don't like that. Because in that case, they're not fighting for the people. They're fighting for, or the, not bad, they're not. Well, yeah, they're pretty much not fighting for the people. They're fighting for the corporations, or, like, yeah, pretty much corporations, or special interest groups such as the NRA, and I don't know. Other special interest group. I remember seeing a movie about a guy who smokes. No. It's a movie with the guy who plays Harvey Dent. I just don't know his name. God damn it. Fucking shit. He's a special interest, or he's a representative. He's a spokesperson for a cigarette company. And I remember the first scene I watched in my communications class was this one guy just sweet talks the entire audience who was against him because of a kid who got cancer. And I don't know how he pulled it off, but it was amazing. And he, like, halfway through, like right after the speech, he's all like, "Oh, hey boss, we're gonna have to give like 5,000 to like a foundation." I thought that was pretty interesting. But yeah, well, lobbying, I disagree with lobbying for the most part. Actually, no, yeah, I disagree with lobbying a good 80% of the time. I think the only good lobbying would be the actual people. Like, I'm fine with the like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, wait, what? No, I'm not okay with any lobbying. I was gonna say I was fine with like lobbying for people like on equal rights, but then I realized, wait, no, if I say that, other people will take it out of context and say, I'm also, well, it would be principled in, it would make me unprincipled since I would be also in the favor of also, other lobbies, like, I was gonna say special interests such as equality, or like specific interests like equality, but then I'm like, wait, no, special interests would also include companies. So yeah, no, I'm not in favor of any lobbying, or the lobbying that does happen. It would have to be supervised or public. What's that guy? There's a guy named Richard Ojeda. He's in West Virginia. He closed the gap. Well, no, he's going up against a Republican chick. I forgot her name. But yeah, this guy's he's a war vet. He's a veteran. At first he voted for Trump because his town was really reliant on coal, but it still is because it's a coal town. But since Trump said he was gonna bring back jobs and all that stuff, all that populist good stuff, bringing back jobs, getting rid of NAFTA. Yeah, he said he was gonna do that, but Trump didn't actually campaign. Campaign and presidential Trump are way too different. One of them, I think on one of them, his policies, and I guess his rhetoric, I sort of agree. And by rhetoric, I mean like populist. Good ideas for working American people. He was also against the war, and like wars actually, but under his presidency, he actually increased droning strikes and intensified fighting. So I don't really agree with that. What else? Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, this Richard Jedi guy. Sorry, I got lost. This Richard Jedi guy, he's a war vet. He served his country. He did pretty good. He did pretty good stuff. But what I really like about him is that he's not taking any corporate PAC money. And the one thing that I thought was ballsy as fuck that I haven't seen any politician do in a long, long time is he actually gave out his phone number. And god damn, son, that hasn't happened in a long time. That is like one of the most ballsiest things to do as a politician, because you have people trolling you, or trying to like, pretty much trying to harass you. Oh, okay. And even though he's a war vet, he could probably take care of himself. And like he don't need no protection. He's still gonna get a lot of ass whooping from trolls. Like they're gonna try to like break him on every issue. And I'm pretty sure there's some actual intellectuals who will bring some pretty good debates to the table. Maybe on economic issues. They'll actually bring pretty strong issues against his policies, and I would like to see that, because it means we get to see him defend his points. But this Richard Ojeda guy, he's really against lobbying in all of its forms, and he said any lobbyist who tries to enter my office, I'll personally kick him out, and I thought that was like, whoa. The other thing I really agree with, well, he had a brilliant idea. He said, well, since we already have like we already monitor cops sometimes with like a body cam, why don't we just expand that to lobbying, so that whenever a lobbyist tries to like talk to us, the whole world knows what they stand for. And I'm pretty sure lobbying would get real like negative press right away. So I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good idea. I never thought of that, and I've heard some other people online they're praising it. Like, here's the one thing both the left and the right can agree with, and that is we gotta get rid of corruption. Like, that's it. Corruption's actually the source of a lot of problems. And I know I'm just talking about politics right now, but I'll probably get into another topic next week, or next little, I guess, video. I know I sound like I'm all over the place, which I am, because I'm not really used to this, but yeah, I think the main root of a lot of problems in politics is corruption, and we should really get rid of it. And this guy, Richard Ojeda, he's running a Arkansas race in a Republican state. He's running as a Democrat, and he's closed a 49, 49%, or from that 49% lead, because the West Virginia, or the little town he's running in, was a really conservative, not conservative, really red state, really red city, whatever, county, district. And Trump had won that over Hillary by like 49%. Well, it's Republican, but by 49% rather than Democrat. And so he closed that lead, and right now he's in like, it's a really close race between him and his opponent, and Trump actually went to rally for the opponent, and he called him a wacko, and I'm like, dude, you didn't even go to the bar, bother going to the, you didn't like, you just didn't, you ran away from the military action, and you were assigned to it, so you got shit to say, dog. This guy fought for his country. And not only that, he has pretty good policies. One of the ones I agree is, I don't remember if he actually agrees with Medicare for All, but he said something about a public option, which is not Medicare for All like Bernie Sanders proposes it, or a lot of other progressives, but it's close enough, and glad to support that. As long as we all get coverage or we get somewhere there, and where prices go down, and we actually fight for working class Americans, and yes, I will support that. Another thing that a lot of people seem to over not estimate but underestimate is how badly climate or gas consumption or natural resources consumption can actually affect the environment. So a lot of people, I think it's actually Beto. Okay, going back to Beto. Um, I don't know who told me this, but one of my classmates, they said Beto was trying to raise taxes on gas and our natural resources, or like non-renewable resources like gas. And I'm like, okay, what is he gonna raise the taxes for, and what is he gonna use it? And he's all like, oh, for green energy. And I was like, I don't know about you. I know you have a car, and I know you might disagree, but I think that sounds like a good idea because, well, we need to start investing because, damn, dude, we're fucking Texas. We gotta, dude, the climate is our thing. Agriculture's gonna suffer for it, obviously. Um, the environment is suffering because of it. For example, I think it was my biology professor. He mentioned that climate change has always been a thing, and it's true. According to all studies, climate change like the Earth's climate has always been changing. But the thing is, it's not exactly the same. For example, over there, like back, like I guess the easiest way to explain it, or correct me if I'm wrong, but one easiest ways to explain it was that just the extremes of each weather type are changing. For example, the Hurricane Harvey recently, well last year, um, it was it was like a really dangerous hurricane, and compared to previous hurricanes, it wasn't like it was stronger than previous hurricanes, and other natural disasters that have been happening are like the California fires. It's already been months and it still hasn't gone out, and it's not going to go out. And oh, okay. And for as a personal anecdote, here in Texas, in the part I live, it's been like 4, 8 years since it snowed, and I know it doesn't sound like much, but when it snowed 8 years ago, I think, or 14 years, yeah, 14 years ago, people thought it was the end of the world because it hasn't snowed in 104 years in this area. And just last year, actually, it snowed very little, like 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, maybe 3 inches, but it's still snowing nonetheless. And holy shit, man, we're all like calling it a free day. We pretty much didn't bother going to class. It was fun. But the thing I really found interesting is that I noticed that each year winter has been getting colder and summer has been getting hotter. I mean, it doesn't bother us. The heat doesn't bother us because we're Texan. Like what you expect is we're from. Just as the heat doesn't bother people from Arizona once they're just like fully matured. However, when the cold comes in, Jesus Christ, we're little bitches. We're not gonna stop complaining about it being cold, because we hate the cold. Well, from Brownsville, from where I'm at, I hate the cold. I just can't stand it. What else? Well, that's one of the effects of climate change. However, I think they just released a study according to I forgot what foundation, but I think it was something called IPEC or something like that, IPCC, where they realized that if we don't get our shit straight in like 12 years, we're pretty much fucked, according to actual scientists who've done research into this. And it's not some political agenda because they're trying to get money. No, it's because we're actually gonna get fucked. And the major, one of the right step, one of the steps to do this would have been the Paris Climate Agreement. We, well, Trump over here disagreed because yes, it would hurt business. However, it would also help us. It would be a step in the right direction, essentially. And so, a lot of people um, try to care, like they really care about business and how these deals are, yeah, these treaties affect the business, right? And that's a good thing. However, once we get to the point of living in a society where the the weather is your biggest threat to society and humanity as a whole, we're not going to be able to throw money at it and solve it right away because there'll be no solution. So if you're thinking about lowering taxes for the normal person, that is good, and trying to make the economy great, that is good. That is a noble goal. However, we also have to think that there's going to be future generations. For example, like just it's really that simple. Okay, if we don't start fixing the problem as of right now, no amount of money in the future, like we may be the richest country, but no throwing all the amount of money in the world we have will not be able to solve anything. So yeah, somewhere I think it was on Cracked. I think it's pretty good. I think they went bankrupt, but they said they were actually developing trees that would fight pollution by getting a certain chemical produced by most pollutants. I thought that was pretty interesting. But yeah, I guess we're in the stages of that. But for the most part, yeah, we actually need to get our shit together. I mean, one area that a lot of people have been pushing for is green energy, and I really support that. For example, the Green Party. I may not agree with all of their policies, neither the progressives nor the conservatives. I would say I'm a mixed bag when it comes to other policies. But what I like about the Green Party is that they're pushing for green renewable energy, and I think that is the future. Look, for example, we get our shit together right away. We get someone who is um, gonna raise taxes on gasoline price. Well, gonna raise prices on gasoline, but or import like increase taxes on gasoline. That I think that's a good thing in the long run. Yeah, it might be a bitch for most people, but we also gotta think ahead, not just think as of right now, not be reactionaries. You just gotta think ahead, man. Like, oh shit, holy shit, they're right there. Yeah, well, pretty much we gotta ensure that we're the leading power when it comes to green renewable resources. Um, Being the leading power in green energy would actually put us in the forefront of engineering, and we might have not a monopoly essentially, but a pretty good high chance of dominating the market. Hopefully, companies like Tesla fix their workers conditions, but for the most part, I think they're trying to aim for the right thing. Yeah, I'm done. Okay. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is essentially we could be the leaders in green energy, and that would actually help the economy because it would be creating a lot of engineering jobs and a lot of people who would maintain the engineering pro- projects. And we could become a leading powerhouse in, like I said, green energy, and that'd be amazing because not only would we be saving or trying to improve the ecosystem or the environment, we might actually save Earth and become the world power and, well, engineering at the same time. So I think that's a good thing. However, there is one thing. Oh, shit. And I'm losing my head already. I can't actually focus. No, what the hell? I will invite you. You'll what's up there? Yeah, we can actually become a world leader in engineering and green technology, and that's going to put us in the forefront. We're going to create jobs. We just got to get rid of NAFTA and make sure people have safe work practices, because OSHA ain't doing shit, dog. I'm messing around, man. I gotta love OSHA. Occupational Safety and Health Administration. I think that's what it stands for. But yeah, cut it for right now. But I think this should be fine. Well, thanks for listening. I'll continue later. Peace.